I don't care that you broke your elbow.
What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Tim Lizaraga here with another podcast for you. Well, what do I want to talk about today? Well, I wrote down some things, and number one, I just want to say clean your room today. Make your bed at least. I mean, come on now. Like, it's really good to kind of just get that done. Get that out of the way, man. Makes you feel pretty good once you get it done, for real. I mean, I remember the first time I started really hearing it. Like, of course, my dad would tell me and my mom would tell me, of course. But I went to Ecuador, and my grandpa also told me too. And I was like, like, I keep hearing this, you know? And it gets to the point where whenever you start to implement it into your life, it begins to be just a habit and a normal part of your day. So much to the point where it's like you just make the bed without even really realizing that you're doing it. You know, it's just another way that you wake up. And I will admit, it feels good to see that whenever I come home, you know, and taking care of your bed, of course, is really important. Like, what's it called? Changing your sheets out and your pillowcases and washing your sheets and everything, your blankets. It's very important. You know, there's a lot of good things that we can do to just better ourselves in our morning, you know. And I wanted to talk about Spanish because I was listening to this music today, and it was in Spanish, and te bote, and it's called Te Bote, if you don't know what I'm saying, by Ozuna. Look them up. Te Bote remix. It's pretty good. But yeah, it got me thinking about Spanish, and one time I went to Ecuador, and wouldn't you know it, they speak Spanish. It comes full circle. But, you know, I spoke Spanish for a little bit, and I still can somewhat. This kind of goes into what I want to talk about later, but it's one of the things I wish I could go back to. You know, it's like one of the things like I want to do, but I can't because of COVID. And it's kind of sucks, but, you know, I think that we're all in this sort of position where, yeah, like, we want to do things, and we had things planned that we wanted to be doing right now, but no, we have to cancel. We have to cancel. Last minute. And guess what? The world doesn't have any cash. I mean, it has wood to make some, but it doesn't have no hands. Can't make that shit on its own. We do that. So there's no, like, fees that we can put on the world because the world won't pay us back for shit. You know? Like, whenever you miss your haircut, you don't, or you pay your $15 fine, you know, because you took up that person's booking, you know, where he could have made some money. Then you failed to show up, that's on your bad, you know? So the world failed to show up, and I mean, it's really our own fault. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Like, tax everyone because we all kind of contributed to the virus, right? Human nature, humans, China. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't have the documents. I don't work in the political field. I don't know if China really did start it, you know? Who's to say that, like, Trump didn't start it by putting it in China and it's a coup? Conspiracy. What if Trump is in on it? What if Biden's in on it? What if Kim Jong-un is in on it? But these are the things that I think about, guys. Come on now. I can't wait to take it to stand-up, man. Stand-up is where it's really at. Been thinking about stand-up and how it's very difficult to kind of get into, to get good at, but once you start, it's really hard to quit, I think. I mean, before COVID, I was hitting the clubs, man. I was hitting the clubs. Hitting hyenas, at least. But yeah, that was a different world, really. that was really fun. I went to Dallas Comedy House, saw some really good locals like Tony Casillas and this other guy that I can't remember. Pretty sure Mikey B was there. There are some good ones. Some really good ones. Go to Hyenas in Dallas. Dallas Comedy House, of course, is in Dallas. I went to a bar once and did stand-up in a bar. It was kind of weird, but it was fun. They were pretty receptive of me, but the thing is, it's like writing the jokes. It's kind of difficult to get like where you want to punch it, you know? So that's like why I've been trying to write a lot lately. Write a lot. Like write just what I feel, kind of correlate like certain like ideas that I have with like other ideas that we don't think about in a certain way, and like try to relate, you know, topics to different things in life. And yeah, I think that's really important. I was watching Haunting of Hill House, and I remember it was a lot scarier the first time around. And like now that I've been watching it, like I'm not feeling it too much, and like it's really not that frightening. Like I can see the ghosts clearly. I can see the ghosts clearly now. English is a freaking weird language, huh? I can see the clouds clearly now. Wait a minute. I don't think that's what I was saying. Dude, frick it, man. Honestly, frick it. It's kind of just weird to like just kind of talk to myself in a way. Like I'm talking to yous guys, but I'm technically like talking to myself. It's kind of awkward. Forgive me if it's a little awkward. But yeah, man. I mean, I've pretty much talked about what I want to talk about. I wish I could just go to the bar and dancing and stuff and like Deep Ellum chills, you know? Like Deep Ellum is where it's at, you know? Really. It's a fun place. It's a really fun place. Good place to go and hang out before COVID hit, but COVID is COVID, and what are you gonna do about her? She's relentless, and she don't care who you are. She'll attack you, take you on. Oh yeah, I hope y'all vote for me for president this year. Tim Lizarraga for the cure. I'm gonna run on just... God, I haven't even thought about it, but I mean, I'm gonna get the best people. I'm gonna do like Kanye West. Wait until last minute, and then tell everybody on a podcast that I'm running, and then just kind of say like, well, I'm gonna get the best people that I can on it. I think Kanye just really wants to design the suits for the future president, and he wants like the clothes to start looking futuristic. But could you imagine if like only certain people like wore the futuristic suits and the futuristic looking like clothes, and then like 5 years goes past, and then like people look back and they're like, why did people try to start like a futuristic clothes trend? And they completely reject it. But that's kind of like what Her looked like, in my opinion. The movie Her, have you seen it? Have you heard of this? The movie Her, they have like these hipsters. They're pretty much just dressed like generic hipsters, really. Like but yeah, like generic hipsters is kind of like the look of the future, right? I mean, that's what we're living. We're in the future. We have these phones that can just record my whole spiel whenever I want. Oh man, what a long day ahead of me. But I'll tell you guys what, it's worth it for the grind. Just to go up there on stage and just freaking rip it and just get better and get pitted, so pitted. Just hit the camera and go bash. But if you don't get that reference, then you definitely haven't been on YouTube for long. But other than that, guys, I mean, I'm gonna end it there. You know, I don't like to take too long in these. There's no reason to. But hey, make sure you have big balls out there, okay? Appreciate y'all for listening. Have a good day. Peace out.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.